At which time, who is going to have a mic at that? Ian. We'll have Ian say it. Somebody make Ian say it, and now it's time to finish our chat. Chris, what are you doing?
Okay.
So can you just tell me a little bit of how it is to work with Mel Bussey?
Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, I'm totally energized. It's just an amazing experience.
So what has your experience on this project been like?
It's been a breath of fresh air, really, Chris.
So as a family member, has there been any emotional issues in working with Mel?
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Haywood, how
Yes.
have you enjoyed working on the project?
It's been excellent.
Babysat prop, and I need it back because it came from the reception's desk.
Does the reception desk know about that?
No, they do not, so I need it back. We gotta replace it.
What kind of experience have you had on this project?
The experience is unlike any other I've ever had. How about you, Sue?
Simply amazing. Simply amazing experience.
That's a good way to describe it. I like that.
So Kellyanne, can you tell me how it's been to work with Mel?
She is a consummate professional every step of the way. I cannot believe she pulls us together like that every time. It's always hysterical. It always gets pulled off. We're always in a panic till the very last minute, and yet it's always brilliant.
And how was it working with Mel?
It was hell. She's a slave driver. Don't ever work for Mel. She tried to get me to dance. She knows I can't dance. I'm not dancing again, Mel. Stop it.
What was it like to work on the project with Mel?
Mel who?
Mel Bussey,
Mel Bussey? Who's Mel?
your producer.
Oh, that Mel. Oh yeah, I thought you meant Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson, he was pretty cool. Mel Bussey, creative, wonderful. What can I say? I love her. Mel, baby, it's all about you, honey. This evening, we have a tribute video, and it's about 8 minutes long. It's very short, it's very lovely, and I've been asked to introduce it, and I'm flattered, I'm honoured, I'm touched. This is for a man who I just respect so much, I can't explain it. Not just in terms of professional level, being a colleague, but he just inspires me. I'm going to tell one story about him, that's all. And this was, I don't know, 3-4 years ago in Oakland, and R.K. Anderson came to visit. And he said, Ian, are there any jazz clubs in the area? I said, yes, a really good one, Jack London Square, where you will all be next year. That's where the FD convention is. It's a brilliant jazz club, and if you eat sushi beforehand, you can get a table right at the cabaret. So, and I really like listening to music when I'm sitting at a table, because on the table you can put what? Drinks. Yeah, you understand. You don't just stand there with your head like this, like, you know, people do these days. So we're sitting at the table, and we listen to the jazz, and we're chatting, we're having a good time, had a real great time, and then I noticed that Jean Donaldson was falling asleep. I say, Jean, yeah, she's gone. And we're chatting away, and then the next one to go is her lovely husband, Al. Boom. He's out like that. So it's like RK and Kelly and myself, and because I'm drinking away, you know, like I do. It's 1 a.m. and we're drinking, and Kelly sort of, taps my foot and says, "It's actually getting a bit late, Ian. You know, do you think, we should get RK back?" And I said, "Well, we'll see what happens." And Kelly gets she's there, her eyes are open, but I realise the brain is gone. She is in the comfort of her pillows. And then I'm suddenly feeling exhausted. And I say, "How are you feeling, okay? You want to call the evening a close now?" He's like, "God, isn't this really good music? It's 2 a.m. The man is unstoppable, and I love him for it. It makes me feel like I'm 12. So here's the video. It is filmed, edited, produced by Duffer Schultz. Thank you.
In Chinese Creston, and if everybody from over here, if y'all can move over as much as possible, so the people that are wanting to come in and see Saturdog live, then they could, okay? No? All right. Okay. Well, huh? There's room to sit up front too if y'all are wanting to do that. If you want to scoot around. Should we get started now? Good. I'm sorry.
Turn it on.
Megaphone.
Just get it. Should I get off the stage? All right, be right back.
I'm ready. No. Maybe the other dogs are going to maybe they got right.
Oh, and their pizza.
Can you duck down?
This is APDT Idol. We are searching for our next keynote speakers in this event. But first, let's meet the judges. Hopefully. First we have the big dog himself, Randy Jack Russell. Next, the always beautiful and wonderful Paula Airedale. And finally, the ego has landed the Prince of Darkness, Simon Chow Chow. Judges, you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's introduce our first.
Oh, God.
All right. Let's bring up our first contestant, Gwen Stein. Gwen Stein, please come forward. Everybody welcome Gwen.
Hello, my name is Gwen Stein. I'm here tonight to share the latest scientific breakthrough. My researchers and I have discovered that dogs understand every word we're saying. I know, it's very exciting. This information is a lightning bolt across the sky of behavioral science. We have found that French bulldogs understand Swahili, and German shepherds understand Japanese. And several dogs even understand Ian Dunbar. Up until his sixth Heineken. I'm sure you'll share my intense enthusiasm, and I passionately urge you to join me for a lively discussion of this topic in the ballroom ZZZ later tonight. In conclusion, thank you.
What an amazing one. Thank you. All right. Settle down. Let's go to our judges for their comments. Randy.
Go, girl, you made it your own.
Great. And a few words. There we go. All right. Next we have Paul Airedale.
You have such an essence of you. You look gorgeous. I love you. You are awesome. I'm a fan.
All right. Now finally, Simon Chow Chow.
That was horrible. That was horrible. Ted, what's her name?
Gwen.
These are words you're reading, right? Words, letters all come together, words, and they're probably... I am being nice. They are presumably in some kind of order, like a sentence, like subject, verb, object, with some kind of feeling there. It's like, hey, pack your bags, pack your bags.
So, what you're saying, Simon, it was like safe, boring, lazy, kind of?
Not for me.
Not for you?
Not for me.
Safe, boring, lazy. All right. Well, for YC from Simon, that's what he's saying.
Whatever.
He knows it's a lot like his love life. Don't worry. All right, let's move on to our next contestant. Contestant number 2 is Anita Ego Check. Welcome, Anita.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm Anita Egochek. Or perhaps you know me by my other name, the Dog Mutterer. As you know, I have international fame, a line of books, pet products, and a huge celebrity clientele. Now, normally, I would not be at one of these things because my experience has been that other dog trainers, frankly, just can't do what I do.
Let go.
My methods.
Let's keep it real.
Excuse me. My methods are so advanced. My understanding of how dogs think is so advanced that I've just given up trying to explain it in forums like this. But I'm here because I've written another book. It's a follow-up to my first book, because I said so. I hope it will stem all the questions I've been getting. It's entitled, Because I'm Right. Just go on and on and on with things that you wouldn't understand anyway. I'm just going to say, go buy my book.
All right. Judges once again. Randy Jack Russell.
Hey, dog. That's bitchy.
Paula Iredell.
I love your hair. It's so cute. You're welcome. Leave it alone. Love you.
Great. Awesome. All right, let's move on to Simon Chow Chow.
You gotta be kidding, right? You gotta be kidding. She's gotta be kidding. I mean,
You're a pretty new one.
ego. Anita. Ego is a good topic. I mean, I should know, right? But maybe for you chose the wrong topic. Maybe another topic would be better. I know. Idiosyncratic aggression. Dog vomit. I actually don't care. Yeah, pack your bags.
Well,
You would know a good speaker if it bit you in the butt.
oh, looks like another ego has landed. Simon, it's all right.
They don't appreciate, constructive advice. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna get nowhere.
That'd be so hard.
Simon, I know you like.
Boys,
for one second.
don't make me separate.
I agree with him. I agree with him.
I know.
It's only early.
I know you like the attention and all, but we gotta move on, okay? So, Simon, you are the dominant ego, okay? Don't worry about that. Next we have Terry Ryan. Yes, give a warm welcome.
Our topic tonight is entitled, The Bark Stops Here. People call us up, we APD team members, and they talk to us about the problems they have with barking dogs. I don't really think it's a problem. I tell them, if your dog was saying meow, you'd have a problem. You don't really have a problem unless your dog is saying you oughta yada yada.
Stop, Terry. Brandy, you go first, buddy.
Hey, dog. You gotta keep it real. It's just not real. You gotta. It's
All right, thanks. All here now?
I like your second presentation better than the first. But you look gorgeous.
You only gave one.
You look gorgeous.
Stop.
All right, come on. Simon, can you sit up straight? You look like a bunch of school children, okay?
You look
pretty poodles.
Terry?
Yes, Ian.
That one.
Yeah.
It's Simon, it's all right.
I've got an ego, for God's sake, man. You are, I'll just make it simple, but you are never going to make it on the international lecture circuit. I mean, what on earth makes you think that anyone out there would be remotely interested in what you're interested in? How do you have the gall to stand up there and talk to these intelligent people? Wait, am I offline here? I mean,
Before you take us all night, Simon, we gotta
this
move
is
on.
not dog crap, it's flea crap. I have never in my life, I'm not even going to tell you to pack your bags. I'm going to ask Paula and Randy pack her bags. It's the age she's got.
Did you have any socialization as a puppy at all?
I don't know. What's socialization? Where'd she go?
She already left, but...
Bring on the next one.
Drink some more cheerful spirits and we'll move on. Next, we have Emily Littella, that's it. All right, Emily Littella, let's move on. Who takes station?
I don't understand why young people today are so against breed-specific vegetation. I know that diversity makes a nice garden, but what's so wrong about a nice stand of reeds? Reeds are pretty, and they're good for the environment. They suck carbon out of the air. They help combat global warming. And you can make musical instruments out of them. We need more musical instruments for the children now that they don't allow violins on TV. I say, embrace reed-specific vegetation.
Littella, breed-specific legislation. Laws against different breeds. Dogs, woof woof, woof.
Oh, that's terrible. Never mind.
Hey. I'm Dr. Ian Dunbar. You're not. So, anyway, we have an incredible show for you this evening. Saturday Dog Night Live. Yep, on Friday. And we have blah blah. But, well, for many of you who missed it the other day, I've been asked, could I do it again? The speaker meltdown. Blah, blah. This is crap, Mel. I can't work from this script. I'm a bloody actor. I want lines I can read. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to do it. Mel, do the monologue. Come on. Do the monologue. You do it. I'm just joking, kids. Here we go. I'm very happy to present the next guest. Yep, it's the Beagles. singing Go, Go, Nose!
Your head said, take me home that day. Your tail wagged just for me. It was love at first sight, you know, and everyone could see. I loved your funny ears and face, and so right from the start, you nosed your way into my world and took hold of my heart. My life was changed for good that day, the day you came home with me. You're everything I wanted, everything I hoped you'd be. You're there to greet me at the door when I come home at night. And when you're sleeping next to me, the world just feels alright. Perfection on four paws you are, without you I'd be blue. But there's a thing that I wonder, and I'd like to ask of you. And though I know you are my one complete and saving grace, I wonder what gets you late just now before you kissed my face. I wonder what it was you licked before. The thought is killing me. Was it roadkill on the street, or some dog's urine on a tree? Or before your tongue was on my face, had you just cleaned up your private place? Tell me what it was you licked just now before you kissed my face. Don't know where I'd ever find a friend as true as you. You're more than just a dog to me, my best friend through and through. So you'll find I've changed my mind, it's a closed and finished case. I don't want to know what you just licked before you kissed my face. I don't want to know what you just licked, thought might do me in. Don't want to know about coprophagia, you just kissed my chin. Don't want to know you kissed me in the face, you just cleaned your private place. Please don't tell me what you licked just now before you kissed my face. I don't want to know what you just licked before you kissed my face.
Chevy Chaser.
Hi, honey. What color are you wearing? Really? You aren't wearing a collar. Good evening. I'm Chevy Chaser, and you're not.
And I'm not Jane Kirk.
In economic news, the financial crisis continues to worsen as the National Kibble Index dropped below 8 for the first time since 1994. Yesterday, Congress passed a rescue package to help the troubled financial institutions and to increase kibble liquidity. The Doghouse of Representatives threatened to run away and refused to come when called until they promised additional tax cut for dog treat manufacturers. The general public has reacted angrily to the rescue remedy. They feel that when a firm goes belly up, they shouldn't get a belly rub. They should get a time out.
In political news, Sarah Paulin and Joe Biden had their debate at APDT University last Thursday. Paulin said Biden had obvious fur plugs, and Biden said that everything Paulin said could be distilled into a noun, a verb, and a you betcha. Paulin countered by saying that her ticket was beyond mavericky and was now feral. A true ticket of outsiders. Speaking of Sarah Paulin, we do have her here today for a short interview. Well, what are your thoughts on the current financial crisis?
Well, Jane, as you know, we single-handedly saved the economy by rehoming our campaign. And you know, doing that, it helps dogs who worry about veterinary care. You know, also, it's about jobs being created and under an umbrella creation and about more walks also.
And what expertise do you have in international finance?
Oh, I have lots of experience. In fact, I especially have a lot of experience in the rescue plan because, you know, I can see the shelter from my house.
When it comes to establishing your worldview, which newspapers do you regularly read on?
I've been on most of them, and they've been on the floor all these years.
Which ones specifically?
Oh, all of them. And you know, I think people here in Alaska think we're like a foreign country, and we only pee on the tundra, but really we pee on newspapers. And just like everyone else, and we're like a microcosm of America, except sometimes we poop on them, and because we're mavericks also. Well, yeah, and you know, speaking of peeing on papers, I'd like to give a shout out to my Tuesday night puppy class. Okay. Scott, do you believe in the tush doctrine? In what part, Charlie? I didn't change
The tush doctrine, that we have the right to preemptive butt sniffs? Yeah? Never mind. Would you like to talk about your plan to deal with global warming?
Oh, no thanks. You know, especially when it comes to the terriers and the furners, and we're not afraid to get all fairly in there, you know, Kylo erect, and got to allow that, and also to the great Ronald Ridgeback.
Well, okay, thank you so much for coming to speak with us today. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I
informed that we have a special guest. I'd like to welcome Senator Joe Biden.
Good evening, everybody. I'm pleased to announce Governor Paulin has adopted and infected this strange Midwestern accent, which seems to be convincing people that she's folksy, that I've decided to adopt a British accent to convince people that I'm refined and educated.
Oh, you betcha.
Senator Biden. Senator Biden, you've heard most of Ms. Paulins' interview. Do you have anything you'd like to say in response?
Yes, I have numerous facts and figures. Let me say that again. I have numerous facts and figures. And if anyone cared if this were a real debate, I would actually, obedience trainer, Biden style. It's all about pumpkin lipstick. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And you, yes.
In Hollywood news, Brad Pitbull was spotted at a local dog park sharing a water bowl with his ex-wife, Jennifer Offenpitcher. Onlookers said there were signs of potential mounting. With the arrival of Pitbull's current wife, Anatolian Jolie, redirected in the interaction between the exes. Rumor has it that the Pitbull and Anatolian are expecting to meet.
For a second time, Brittany Spaniel was arrested on drug and cruelty charges after leaving her pups unattended to purchase a brick of catnip. Spaniel argued that she thought she was getting a cat nap, but the authorities dismissed her claim.
And now to present our weekly editorial, Rosanna.
I'm Rosanna Dana. Now, Mrs. Richard Fader of Fort Lee, New Jersey writes, Dear Rosanna Dana, I am interested in a career in animal husbandry, but I have some questions. Can I keep the husband I already have? Is it legal to marry an animal in New Jersey? Can I marry both my husband and an animal? What kind of animal should I marry? If I marry a bear, would he still want to eat me? Mrs. Fader, for a lady from New Jersey, you ask a lot of stupid questions. But you're obviously an animal lover. Maybe too much? Me too. Not a lot of people know this, but many years ago, I, Rosanna Dana, was a professional dog groomer. I thought it would be so nice giving doggies a bath, putting powder on them, getting all fluffy and nice, you know. But I didn't know all this stuff they got on. They got the fleas and the ticks and the boogers in the nose and the boogers in the eyes, and then there's that crusty stuff by the butthole. You don't know what that is. And people expect you to touch it. So anyway, one day, who comes into my shop but Mr. Donald Trump? He had the nastiest, ugliest little dog with one of those wrinkly faces. It had mange, it had fleas, it had worms, some kind of fungus. I thought maybe he wanted me to groom him, if you know what I mean. But no, he says, I want you to clean out his wrinkles. So I says, Donald Trump, what are you trying to do, make me sick? So I roll up my sleeves and I start cleaning this dog's wrinkles. I'm cleaning, and out comes this goo. I don't know what it is, but it's stuck to my finger. So I'm trying to flick it off with my thumb. It's missing my thumb. So the jam on your fingers.
Well, that's the news. Good night, and have a pleasant night.
Settle down, everybody. Hello, I'm the church lady, and this is church dad. My first guest is dog trainer Pastor Ian Dunbar, whose memory has gotten just a little bit fuzzy about what is appropriate in discussions about dog behavior. Just yesterday, in his seminar, he talked about dog humping and called it education. Just who is Dr. Dunbar? Sexual deviant or safety worshiper?
Thank you for having me on your show. Settle for once and all that humping in dog is just a normal, natural, and necessary behavior that we should feel comfortable discussing.
So we just push the proper British upbringing aside and go straight for dogs on a wild run.
Well, the issue isn't really about sexuality at all. Most of the humping dogs do has very little to do with sex. Trainers around the world have taken hours of video to help us dissect the situations in which dogs might mount each other. From these videos, we've learned a lot what really is behind the behavior.
So now we're running a doggy porn operation under the guise of the Worldwide Association for Dog Trainers. How convenient!
No. Again, this is not about sex for us. Or the dogs. Well, at least not for the dogs.
How about sex, you say? All that thrusting and releasing, thrusting and releasing. What was that about?
Well, it can be about a solicitation to play, an outlet for anxiety, and any number of different things.
You said in your seminar yesterday that you learned not to hump in public.
There's just so much we aren't hearing about canine behavior. I mean, I know this stuff because I'm not only a dog trainer, but I'm a veterinarian. I'm founder of the Association of Pet Dog Trainers. I'm on TV. I have my own website, dogstarddaily.com, dogstarddaily.com, where formidable experts write blogs for me. I have 3 well-trained dogs of my own, and let's face it, I'm pretty charismatic, and I'm just downright damn good looking.
Well, isn't that special? I think we need some quiet time. Why don't you just sit down there and think about what you said and see if it makes any sense at all? You're a little too secure in our doggy training manhood now, aren't you? My next guest is also a dog trainer, but unlike Ian here, she is more concerned with good behavior and manners than the old company bumpity. Please welcome Teody Anderson.
Hi, Church Lady. Thank you so much for having me on this show.
Hello, dear. Now, could you please explain to us how you go about disciplining dogs and putting the fear of God into their furry little souls?
Well, I don't really take that route. I tend to focus on the positive. And I actively ignore the behavior I don't want. And then I'm much more about rewarding good behavior than punishing bad.
Well, isn't that special?
Oh, it is. It really is. You see, by using a food treat, I can lure a dog to do the behavior that I want and reward him for doing what I've asked him to do. It's really wonderful.
Oh, interesting. So, much like Satan, you lure the dog to do your bidding, and
I bribed him with food? Who could have taught you these blasphemous rituals? Then you think, who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? I don't know. Would it be Dunbar? Let me just see how this moral reward thing works. Theory, let's see if you can teach Edith how to do this. Come on, Edith, come on. Oh, wait, Mary Shore fell first. Sorry. A bully breed thing? What?
Excuse me. This is a bullshit suit. Not some hound dog. Let's go.
Oh my God! He's so cute. He's precious. Is this a cocker mix?
Are you kidding? He's a hybrid. He's a cockamamie. How rude.
Labradors and golden seems like dogs of yesterday. Replaced by designer dogs, and we just have to say, we trainers and we're mystified and feeling lost our way. No longer do we recognize the breeds we see today. I'm little Yorkie and Cockashon, a Bungle Labradoodle. Mix a breed and build a name, a whole kid and caboodle. It's enough to spin your head and set you on your noodle. Yorkie and Cockashon, a Bungle Labradoodle. I'm little Labrador, kind of a mom, and think of being ferocious. Some of these concocted names are simply just atrocious. What will people think of next? They must think it's precocious. Labrador, have a mouth and think of being ferocious. I'm the little underlie, I'm the little underlie, I'm the little underlie,
They're out there. Yay. Anyway, they're getting married in February. They're having a honeymoon in Belize. Wedding shower. So what I'd love you to do, if you have a minute, is come up and sign this back of this poster, wishing them well, and then I got an empty APDT bag if you want to stick a little cash in there to help them with their